Unlocking the True Self, Bodhidharma's View on Illusions. Are you tired of living in the shadows of your own illusions? Ever felt like you're constantly running away from yourself, trapped in a cycle of confusion and doubt? Let me tell you this, there's a profound truth behind these feelings, one that has been whispered through centuries by Bodhidharma, a mystic who brought enlightenment to China. Here's something you should know. Bodhidharma's view on illusions is not merely philosophical, it's a path to unlocking the true self within us all. You might be wondering, what exactly does Bodhidharma mean when he talks about illusions? For him, illusions aren't just things that deceive our senses or minds. They are the very fabric of how we perceive reality. They can be the fears we face, the judgments we make, the expectations we hold, and the desires that consume us. These illusions are the barriers that prevent us from seeing the true essence of ourselves and others. Bodhidharma's life story is a testament to his understanding of these illusions. Born in Kanchipuram, India, he was a prince who renounced his royal life to seek spiritual fulfillment. His journey took him across the Himalayas to China, where he founded the Chan school of Buddhism. On arriving in China, he found a society deeply entrenched in rituals and traditions, far removed from the simplicity and purity he sought. This stark contrast between his ideals and the world around him was a clear manifestation of illusions. Imagine, if you will, standing at the edge of a vast, unexplored wilderness, yearning for the peace and tranquility of the mountains. But instead, you find yourself knee-deep in the complexities of urban life, surrounded by noise, chaos, and the constant pull of material desires. This is akin to Bodhidharma's experience in China, where the allure of worldly pleasures and societal norms were overwhelming. The narrative of Bodhidharma's enlightenment is a poignant example of overcoming these illusions. He spent 9 years meditating in a cave, enduring solitude, cold, and hunger. It was during this time that he realized that true wisdom and enlightenment come not from external knowledge but from within oneself. The cave became his temple, and the practice of meditation his guide. He understood that the true self is not the person we think we are, but the pure consciousness that exists beyond the veil of illusion. Now, here's something you should know. Bodhidharma's teachings are not just theoretical, they are practical tools for transforming your inner landscape. He emphasized the importance of mindfulness and introspection, suggesting that we need to observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment, allowing them to pass like clouds in the sky. This practice helps us detach from the illusions that cloud our perceptions and actions. Let me tell you this. The first step towards unlocking the true self is recognizing the illusions that bind us. We must acknowledge that we are not defined by our past, our present circumstances, or even our future aspirations. Instead, we are the observers of these experiences, the ones who choose how to respond to them. This realization alone can be liberating, freeing us from the chains of self-imposed limitations. Consider this real-life example. Sarah, a successful businesswoman, had been living in fear of failure. She believed that her worth was solely tied to her professional achievements, which led to immense stress and anxiety. One day, she sat down to meditate, observing her thoughts and emotions without judgment. She noticed how often she was consumed by doubts and fears. By simply acknowledging these thoughts, she began to understand that her worth was not dependent on her career success, but on her inherent value as a person. This awareness is the beginning of the end of illusions. It's the first step on the path towards genuine self-discovery. As we become more attuned to our true selves, we start to see the world differently. We become more compassionate, less judgmental, and more open to new possibilities. We realize that true happiness lies not in achieving certain goals, but in embracing the journey of becoming. So how do we move forward on this path? Here's a simple exercise you can try. Every morning, take a few minutes to sit quietly and reflect on your intentions for the day. Ask yourself, what is my true intention? And how can I align my actions with this intention? This practice helps anchor us in our authentic selves, making it easier to resist the pull of illusions. In conclusion, Bodhidharma's view on illusions is a profound and transformative perspective. It reminds us that our true self is the essence of who we truly are, untainted by the illusions that surround us. By acknowledging and transcending these illusions, we can unlock the door to a life filled with purpose, joy, and meaning. So, let's embark on this journey together, breaking free from the chains of illusion and discovering the true self within. Remember, the path may be challenging, but the destination is always worth the effort. Here's something you should know. The moment you begin to understand and embrace your true self is the moment you begin to live a life of genuine fulfillment.